I hope you're all okay out there today, and I hope that you're feeling well. There's so much illness about, and you know, my eldest son and his wife, who went to Jordan a couple of weeks ago, they've both got COVID. They're really poorly with it, and oh dear, I don't know. Aeroplanes just circulate bugs, don't they? Anyway, I'm hoping they get better soon. I've got my little Beatrix with me today. Here she is. She's going to be the first one that's changed on my new changing table. And I'm going to try this little romper on her that I bought from Next, little white one with the purple, 2 shades of purple flowers on. It's so cute. I just had to try it on someone, and I thought, well, I'll try it on Beatrix. It's just got one little tiny button at the back, just at the back, and it's got poppers at the crotch area. And I'm going to put some little white socks on her that have got a big lace frill with some pink in it, and have a little chat, because there's been a lot going on here all last week. And I'll tell you what that is. You know, we've been looking for a dog. Well, we were really interested in a Cocker Spaniel, and his name's Biscuit. He's a golden spaniel, Cocker Spaniel, and he's 5 years old. And he was for sale at a breeder just up the road from us, not far from the cinema, would you believe? And we asked about him, and someone else was going to see him, do you remember? And we didn't hear anything, so have we got anything at the back of this, darling? No. We didn't hear anything from the breeder. She said she'd let us know, but we hadn't heard anything, and we just assumed that the people had decided to have him. Well, we got a message from the breeder on Tuesday evening last week. There we go, my sweet baby girl. She's so gorgeous. Saying that the people had decided not to have him. So we wanted to go over there and see him, obviously. Well, I'd been looking on her website, and she also had, well, I mean, she's got a lot of 3-month puppies and that, but she had a 4-month-old golden Cocker Spaniel, Cocker Spaniel as well, a little girl who looked absolutely adorable. And I was really interested in her, but the men wanted to get an older dog, you know. So anyway, I said to Conrad when we went over there, because adorable little girl, to see Biscuit, would you mind if I asked to see the 4-month-old puppy as well? And he said, no, you can ask to see her. So big kisses, everybody. And that's what we did. We went over to see him. Well, other than coming to say hello to us, Biscuit just totally ignored us the whole time we were there. Whereas when she went and got the puppy came straight to me. She was all over me, really soft, really gentle, lovely hazel green eyes, you know, licked me and everything. And then Biscuit was playing with her and chasing her around, and when she went on her belly, you know, showed her belly and that, he was very gentle with her and everything. Well, you know, he seemed to be more interested in the puppy than us, so we were a bit disappointed, you know, that he was like that. But lovely dog, a bit overweight, but then he's been a stud dog for 5 years, and now he's been spayed, so he's looking for his like retirement home. That fits her lovely, doesn't it? Such a cute little romper. Anyway, to get back to the dogs, we said we'd come home and think about it. So we did. We came home and talked about it. And we decided we'd like to go and see them both again before we made any kind of decision. Well, we went over and saw them again yesterday afternoon. There we go, darling. Over you go, sweetheart. There she is, my little Beatrix. Oh, my little Beatrix, she's so cute. We went over and saw them again yesterday afternoon, and it was like we were seeing a different dog. Biscuit came and greeted us, let us fuss him. He was particularly interested in Conrad. And, you know, really, really friendly and everything. Oh, this has got strawberries on it. Didn't realise that. This little romper at the back's got strawberries. Are there some at the front? Oh, how weird. There's none at the front. Let me show you. Just turn your head, baby, so I can turn you over, sweetheart. Look, it's got strawberries on the back of it. So what are you doing, mummy? Come on, sweetheart. There you go. Forgotten where I was now. This girl always has that effect on me. Yeah, totally different dog. Really happy to see us. Very bouncy. You know, affectionate. Lovely. And so, of course, was the puppy, because puppies are pleased to see anybody. Well, before we went over, we'd been kind of talking about it, and Conrad said, well, how do you feel about getting two? And of course, me and my husband were all for it. We've had, you know, 2 dogs before. I said, well, if Biscuit's better today, we could think about it, couldn't we? So Biscuit was better. He was amazing. He really was lovely yesterday. Let's give your hair a brush, darling. And when we went over yesterday, that's kind of... oh, excuse me, got a dry throat. Need more tea. Oh, doesn't she look adorable in that? So adorable. That fits her perfect. It's lovely on her. That's a good size, isn't it? First size. Really nice. Anyway, what was I saying? We said to the breeder we were having a hard problem, you know, deciding again, you know, one against the other, and we had thought about perhaps getting the 2 of them. And he laughed and he said, well, strange enough, I was just going to suggest that, but I didn't want you to feel that I was kind of, you know, pushing the idea on you. But as you've already thought of it yourself, and we talked it through, and he said, well, the puppy would settle quicker, and so would Biscuit, because they know each other, they're used to each other, and Biscuit would, you know, teach her things, train her almost for us. So, you know, we thought it was kind of a no-win situation, really. I mean, they're not asking a lot for Biscuit, just the fees, the vet fees for having him spayed, and that's it. So it's the puppy, of course, that's costing a lot of money. They do now. So what we've decided is we're going over to see them again on Wednesday night, because the breeder likes you to go and see them as many times as possible and get a relationship going with them. And then we're going to take the dogs out for a walk. They're going to train the little one on a lead today, tomorrow and Wednesday, you know, Wednesday, and we're going over Wednesday evening. And we're going to take them both for a walk, see how they are with us. And then on Friday afternoon, they're going to come over here on a play date. Yeah, a play date. They're coming over to see what they think of the garden, what they think of the bungalow. whether, you know, we feel they're settled here. So yeah, not one dog but two, a little puppy and a 5-year-old, and I'll pop some pictures up for you. They're absolutely gorgeous dogs, aren't they? I think so. I absolutely love both of them. And yeah, and we have thought of a name for the puppy. And the name for the puppy is from a film we've seen recently. So I'm going to do a secret giveaway, okay? For two of these little rompers. Yes, Twink, for two of these little rompers. I want you to guess what we're thinking of calling the little girl puppy. And it's from a character out of a film that we've watched very recently. So, if you want to enter, you have to be 18 or over, sub to my channel. Tell me what you think the puppy's name might be. And for all the people that guess correctly, I will put you into a draw for two of these little rompers. Okay? I think that would be a fun one to do. See if you can guess what we're thinking of calling her. She's absolutely gorgeous, really gorgeous. Love her to pieces. So yeah, exciting news for us, and we couldn't believe it when we were told that Biscuit was still kind of looking for a mum and dad. So yeah, so that's my exciting news, and I hope you've enjoyed seeing my little Beatrix today in her very pretty little outfit. So she's still doing fibromyalgia and lupus awareness month, because she's got her purple on. And yeah, I suffer with fibromyalgia myself, and I know how painful it is, as well as many other things. I have so many things. So yeah, I will heart your comment if you go in for the competition, to let you know I've seen it. As you know, there are still problems with notifications and comments on YouTube, but hopefully I will see your comments, and I hope somebody guesses what we're thinking of calling her. As I say, it's from a film that we saw recently. So, love you ladies and gentlemen.